Very good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pathfinder's Trainings. And after a fall of about 200 points yesterday, very volatile market yesterday, we have a US market that went up, and the Singapore Nifty is also up. And if you see here, Asian stocks up, even as fear over China's latest COVID-19 outbreak emerged. China wants to do with their business again, these guys, these idiots. So now what we are looking for here is how will the market react to a war that is going on, inflation that is rising. And if we pick it up on this was the market. And if you look at the last 240 days, 240 minutes, last 30 days, this is the market that we are a part of. Let's make it a 90 minutes, 90 days. If you see, this is the market we are a part of, which is moving in various channels. So let's draw our channel so we know which part of the channel we are on. This was an upward channel, a steep upward channel in which the market was moving. And if you take a trade accordingly, then it becomes easier for you. Like here in this, the market is moving in this channel here. This is the channel in which the market was moving. And here, this is where the market was moving. Before we go into little detail of that, let's do our 5 power breaths before we go into details. Almost everybody is here. So, great guys. Very good morning, everybody. And our 5 power breaths, which is 5, 10, and 10. You breathe in 5, hold 10, and you exhale in 10. So we start with these 5 power breaths. How many of you have started liking these 5 power breaths now? आपको इसकी habit पड़नी शुरू हो गई. Yes, if you have started liking these 5 power breaths. See, छोटी छोटी habits जो है ना, ये हमको आगे तक ले जाती. Right, so that's so nice to hear. Eyes closed, spine straight. Take the awareness on your breath. Breath is your connection to your subconscious mind. Observe your breath getting in and coming out. Be with your just be with your breath. On my count of 5, you will breathe in. On my count of 10, you will hold your breath in. And on my count of 10, you will breathe out, and we will do it 5 times. Get ready. We are starting. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Keep your eyes closed. Bring the awareness back on your breath. Just be with your breath. On my count of 5, slowly open your eyes. Great, guys. So, these are the various channels in which the market is moving that I have drawn. And we can see the market more or less in the last 90 days. If I mark last 90 days, this is where the market is more or less a volatile sideways market, which is in a downward channel now. So keep an eye on the channels. Today it will make more sense for us to take a short trade rather than a long trade. If you take a trade in the direction of the channel, you have a higher chance of success. You have a higher chance of success. Okay. Now, Prashad Vikram Rao is a question. I have a Nifty short May 26 giving profit 1200 and call 16800 hedge giving loss 6847. Total M2M for this. Should I exit hedge and go for stop loss or say 17,050 Nifty short and carry trade or book profits? In the morning, you won't have profits. That is a problem, Prashad. You should have booked it yesterday, but no problem. The rule of hedge is you cannot get out of hedge until and unless you have a very clear profits. That's number one. Number two, you can book profit in the hedge, and then your future would be in loss. So put a strict stop loss. And I think what you can do if you are with me in the intraday trading room is we will wait for the 925 and you can take a decision at 925. Great, guys. So this is the market. Let's do few filtering now. Plus एक filtering कर लेते हैं. Because if I add into this a Bollinger Band, because that is the tool we use in a volatile sideways market. Let's check. This is the Bollinger we are looking at. And the price is on the lower Bollinger and on a downward side of the chart. If I go on the daily chart, you see on daily chart also price has already come from the upper part of the Bollinger to the lower part of the Bollinger, but it is coming here the second time. So I'll be more interested if it comes towards this side here with a target of 16,350. 16,350 is the target that we are looking at for this one here. So let's go with the flow and try to work more on our Moja today. So we'll work on Moja. I have a few variations on that today that we will see. Let's do our basic filtering tools, and I go to let's look at various scans here. Overbought stock. I'm not so much interested in overbought stocks. What I'm more interested in is let's create a different filter, and I say I'm looking at a moving average. Moving average filter, where I'm looking at stocks which on a 240-minute chart, the monthly trend is now below the quarterly trend. So what moving averages will I use? Chaliye bataiye. What moving averages will I use? I want the monthly trend below the quarterly trend. Very good. 20 is the monthly trend, 20 and 60. Very good, Ketan Mehra. Excellent. So we will use EMA 20, and EMA 20 is less than EMA 60. Since 60 is not here, we have to take 50. So this is EMA 50, and I'm looking at a 240-minute chart. I add it to grid, and I'm looking especially at the ones that are in the big trade. Save and scan, and I see we have almost 106 stocks now that fit into this category. Now I make it a little more strong, and I say show me the one where EMA 50 is less than. We go to EMA 100. 40-minute chart. Save and scan. Now I have still about. I didn't add to script. 5240. Save and scan. We didn't find any on this. So EMA 50 is less than stocks where EMA. Let's look in a bigger list to see if our filtering is okay. Save and scan. And I think there is an issue with the filtering here. Please remove this. Daily chart. Just a minute. I'm just checking if the filtering is working fine. Filtering is fine. Okay. And 248 is not filtering properly, so I'll use daily. EMA 20 is less than EMA 50 on the daily chart. We have this something funny with this filtering, guys. Something funny with the filtering. I'll work on this later on. So we'll skip this one for the moment. Let's look at the top 10 stocks. How are they doing? So we have Hindustan Liver, which is clearly in a downtrend. It is, and we start looking at the weekly charts. Now let's start looking at the weekly charts, and this is clearly very much in a downtrend. Axis Bank is still strong. Axis Bank is still strong, and you see it is trying to break this level. 1, 2, 3. So if it breaks above, this has an upside. Axis Bank. Infosys never recovered back. IT stocks are selling, they're going down. By the way, I've heard that now Mr. Musk is going to buy Twitter. It seems Twitter has agreed to the offer of 43 billion. So that's a good news, actually. Now, another banks are still showing strength, and the banks are more or less holding the market. So keep an eye on the bank. If the bank becomes weak, then there's another sector that supports weakness in the banks. Kotak Bank. This one is not very strong. Kotak Bank. Kotak Bank, I won't be surprised if I see Kotak Bank at about 1273 if the market goes down towards 16,000. So keep an eye on Kotak Bank. Then HDFC Bank, as I said, this is a weak bank that is not recovering. Yesterday also, the candle was very short. So Axis HDFC Bank, well, it looks a little unlikely, but at least a 50% retracement is on the cards. So this is a nearby target for HDFC Bank, 1228. ये वाला लेवल इसने बहुत बार कोशिश करी है ब्रेक करने की. 1, 2, third time I almost, fourth, fifth time it is hitting this level. So HDFC Bank will be a short trade. In fact, today with our Moja and Moja, we will also do HDFC Bank today, guys. We'll not only do it on Nifty, we'll also do it on stocks. Then HDFC is similar. So these twins, HDFC and HDFC Bank, are very weak, and the further downside is expected in them. There's some news in them, we don't know, but it is not good. Now, the Superman of the Indian stock market, Iron Man, Superman, जिसका काम ही है market को बचाना. That is Reliance. So Reliance is strong, still very. Don't take panga with Mukesh Bhai. Don't short Reliance. Reliance is very strong, and it is taking breakout after breakout. First breakout, First breakout, second breakout, third breakout, then fourth breakout, and it is getting ready for a fifth breakout. Don't ask me about valuation, they are not good, but it is moving up. Then TCS is weak. So IT overall is weak. So banking, HDFC Bank. In IT, TCS, no, I'll go more for Infosys. And then we have Atul Gule is there. Now, Atul says RIL daily chart evening star. Well, they told the operators of the RIL, sir, there's an evening star pattern. The technical analyst told them. They are, and there's a rumor they've hired a technical analyst जिसका काम ही होता है बताना कि कौन सा पैटर्न बन रहा है. तो उन्होंने उनको बताते हैं सर ये इवनिंग स्टार बन रहा है ऊपर. तो बोला वो अतुल गुले पक्का शॉर्ट करेगा, अरविंद शर्मा भी शॉर्ट कर देगा, स्टॉक को ऊपर लेके जाओ, इन सब के स्टॉप लॉस हिट करो. बराबर ऐसा होता है कि नहीं होता है रिलायंस में? ये लोग तुम्हारी नस नस से वाकिफ है. So Reliance is another potential candidate for the Moja hi Moja. Yeah, they are against. No, they are not against us. So yesterday was another good day. I booked a profit of 35,000 rupees. My actual profit was 72,000 rupees. और मेरी आदत क्या है कि कहीं लॉस हो रहा हो ना तो उसको प्रॉफिट में डाल के निकाल लो. So I was carrying a small loss for some time. तो कल वो 30-32 हजार रुपए का लॉस था तो वो मैंने इसमें निकाल लिया. How many of you do that? If you are having a profitable trade, against that you have a small loss trade, you remove the loss trade also. That's a very good habit. Loss को profit से बचा के ले जाओ. That's a pretty good habit. That way your capital become released for the next trade. The capital released for the next trade. By the way, my reward to risk ratio is about 6.2. That's what I looked about in my intraday and options. All the here everything is there. Not only the morning sessions, also my option sessions are here. Great. So that's the market, almost 8:56. I won't have time for your stocks today. So let's also check out Bank Nifty. This is Bank Nifty, and we see Bank Nifty chart. No, this is Sensex, sorry. Not Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty chart is a little different from Nifty. It is not as weak as Nifty. निफ्टी आप देखोगे, दिस इज द चैनल ऑफ बैंक. ये बैंक निफ्टी का चैनल है. अब निफ्टी का चैनल खोलते हैं बगल में. यूज चैनल्स आर वेरी पावरफुल. इफ यू हैव टू ओपन टू चार्ट, चार्ट लिंकिंग शुड बी नन, एंड आई एम ओपनिंग हियर on this. Open this here. Now you see here, this is the channel of Nifty. ये निफ्टी का चैनल है. And if you look at the Nifty channel is very wide. Extremely wide channel. Look at the width of the channel. Width of the channel is very different. Volatility in the index is more volatility, but now if you see, Bank Nifty has also started clearly going in a downward channel. You know? ये वाला बराबर. This is the two channels that was weekly, my mistake. So here if you see, try to break, or this one is a wider channel here. And now Bank Nifty is a different. This is the Bank Nifty channel. Bank Nifty is actually more weak. I had in my mind Bank Nifty is strong, but it is the other way around. If you look at Bank Nifty is a much weaker sector that we are looking. Okay. Great. Any questions here? I'll close and we will meet in 5 minutes in the intraday trading room. So, great guys. Just make sure you are. These are the major indices. I just share the link for you. I've used investing.com a lot. I use money control a lot. I have a professional version on the investing.com. And let's look what happened to Twitter. Let's start following some international stocks also. So this is Twitter now. And we see yesterday Twitter went up. So Twitter was up 2.7%. So look at there was a gap up on Twitter here around this level. So this is the island that is forming after the announcement. And if I look at the 1 month chart, see, this is Twitter now. We also keep an eye on Netflix. But that's US के stocks भी देखना शुरू कर. Put an eye on Netflix here. Netflix was down a lot. So if you look at Netflix chart here. Oh, what happened to Netflix? Last night I watched a movie on Netflix to take the share price up. I like Netflix. I watched one full episode of Star Trek, and I thought with that the Netflix revenues will go up, but it seems I was unsuccessful. Right? So save Netflix. This is when the things have a very high valuation. And you see here, now the P is 20. Where was the P here? 80. 80 पे था. So महंगा मत खरीदो, सस्ता खरीदो. Great guys, that's from my side. You can look at this stock of Netflix here. Thank you very much and see you in 5 minutes.